Player comparisons for Blake Hinson, one of the ACC's best players each of the last 2 seasons with Pitt. Something of a unique game, but full on sniper. We talked about him being a gunner in the scouting report video for him. Who is your best case player comparison? Right, let's jump right into it.
So yeah, best case is actually I'm going to go with a player who we still don't know entirely what he's going to be like, but at least from his rookie year, there's enough to where I'd say, hey, if Blake Hinson replicates this rookie year production, it'd be pretty good. That's AJ Griffin, and I know Griffin's coming off of a really rough second season in Atlanta. Still shot over 40% as a rookie. He's similar to Hinson, kind of one dimensional, that 6'6", 6'7" shooter who that's exactly what they're in there to do. They're going to give you some buckets from beyond the arc. They can catch fire, but not going to provide you with much else. And if Hinson can have that type of career where he sticks in the league for 5 or so years, I think that'd be pretty good for him.
I like that. I like that a lot. I went with a guy who's coming up on 10 years in the league, second round pick as well, which Hinson may be or he may be undrafted. Not the college version of Georges Niang, but the NBA version. I think is Blake Hinson's best case scenario. If you look at Georges Niang's career numbers, was averaging 7 points per game, 2 rebounds, less than an assist per game, shooting 39.7% from three, averaging 1.5 made threes per game. To me, that is the role that Hinson's going to have, where he's going to get rebounds just because he's on the court, but he's not making a ton of plays. He's doing nothing defensively. Niang's not a plus defender, certainly. But he's getting you a decent amount of points because he's shooting well from distance.
Mm-hmm. I see it kind of like AJ Griffin better. I feel like they're both just gunners, but maybe I'll concede. We'll see how the worst case plays out.
It's tough for me seeing the college version of Georges Niang, who's much more of the playmaker.
Right.
But the NBA version has not been that. So we'll see what happens there. I think I like Niang too. We'll go there. Who is your worst case?
Worst case was Chris Jenkins, another hefty gunner who made a bunch of threes in college and then just never did anything in the league.
Mine was also Chris Jenkins.
Hey,
so I think we settled on that. Yeah, I mean Chris Jenkins was star of the NCAA tournament, making the shot to win the championship for Villanova. I don't think he ever played in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he ever got a single game.
Yeah, I don't even think he's playing overseas anywhere. I don't think he did. Let's do a quick Wikipedia.
Shot and said I'm good.
Hey, this is not the Chris Jenkins who played defensive tackle in the NFL. It's not that one. It's the one who played for the Sioux Falls Skyforce and then the Yakima Sun Kings. Yeah, he hasn't played pro basketball since 2019.
Dang. Yeah, I like Chris Jenkins. It's a good pull. I'll give you Georges Niang. I honestly didn't realize that Niang was as prolific as a shooter as he's been these past 4 seasons. So
he has become that. That's why I wanted like the NBA version of Georges Niang, not the college version, because the college version was much different. But Hinson's not changing his game. He is who he is at this point. I think that mirrors who Niang has been in the NBA.
The NBA draft is coming up, and I've got something awesome for you. We are partnering with the people at NBA 2K Lab. NBA 2K is the best video game on earth. The people at 2K Lab are making some awesome stuff to make that game even more fun, and they just launched their 2024 NBA Draft Simulator, where you can find the official Sleepers Media big board. We ranked our top 75 players in this draft class. Me, Carter, Brian Ralph, Riley Davis. We did it together, and it is featured on the 2K Lab NBA Draft Simulator. You can take control of any team in the draft, play GM with just one click, and see our entire rankings before these videos even come out. Check out the link in the description of this video to try out the draft sim for yourself, and you can find more mini games at nba2klab.com/NBA-mini-games.